Hey buddy, it's Invicta. It's time to know you can run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Happy Monday, Mosh Pit. Hope your weekends were awesome. I am feeling a lot better today, and again, thank you very much for all the patience through last week. It was not a fun week, that's for sure, but being almost 100% now, I'm ready to rock and roll and kick off hopefully what is going to be the final stretch of this like streak goal and do the live stream for the first Rebirth reaction video, which will be hopefully this weekend. So if we get there, we'll get there. Here's your meme of the day / nature of the day, submitted by Communication Extra 93. Just title of the thread was, "Isn't nature so beautiful?" Now, at first glance, like, it was hard to kind of tell. I was like, what the heck is this? Because, like, I was looking at a very, very, very zoomed in version of it on Reddit. But after I saw the full version of it, I was like, I got you there. I love it. I love what you've done with the place. Thank you very much, Communication Extra 93. Definitely a very natural tree formation, I think, there. And everyone who upvoted that one. Let's hop on in and kick off a new week with hopefully a good run. Hopefully. Today is going to be 1 Alpha 94 8 Delta Delta Yankee. We got Epiphora and Blank Card. The thing is, like, with Shielded Tears, and we've talked about it every single time that we see it, you got to have the tears rate to facilitate, or in other cases, like piercing shots, to facilitate Shielded Tears. Now, you could look at this and be like, well, hang on now, you got Epiphora, what's the big deal? Yeah, I mean, we have Epiphora, but it's not a permanent tears up. And also, we don't have piercing shots, so I'm not really that inclined to take Shielded Tears. Now, with Shielded Tears, there's always a lot of discussion because, like, some people really don't see any downside to it, and I definitely understand why people would think that, because, like, you're looking at an item and you're thinking, like, you know, like, yeah, it doesn't give you any stats down, it doesn't do anything bad. Like, what's the complaint here? The thing is that, like, I don't want my tears to collide with enemy tears. Whenever I shoot at an enemy, I want my tear to go to the enemy. That's it. I don't want there to be any sort of, like, you know, well, I might take a detour and, like, collide with the enemy's tear for a second. No. I need you to hit the target. That's all I need you to do. Okay. I don't want to try to block your tears. I can dodge your tears, right? So that's really where the problem with Shielded Tears and me lies, is just that I don't like, I want to, if I shoot a tear, I want it to get to the target. Period, point blank, that's it, end of story. Anything else besides that creates risk. It creates a chance for you to take damage, and that's not what we want. Wow, that was a delayed fire there around the corner with this champion. Dude, chill, bro. Chill. I'm only here to, like, kill you. Alright? It's nothing big. Should be able to outrange this one here. Our shot speed is also really, really bad. I'm just now noticing that. I'm going to hold Epiphora down. By the way, if you don't know what Epiphora does, Epiphora will give you a gradually increasing tears rate up to a certain... excuse me, up to a certain point. Yes, I still have the cough. The cough is the worst part. Like, the cough prevented me from sleeping over the weekend. It sucks, man. I'll pop a lozenge here in a little bit. But Epiphora will continually give us a rising tears rate up to a certain point, and then it will cap out. But if at any point we change the direction in which we're firing, that bonus will go away. So, like, right now we're firing to the right, and we're able to gain even more and more tears, which is great and all, but as soon as I shoot in any direction other than the right, it's going to change back to, like, you know, 0. So, but, you know, Epiphora is fine. If you can maintain the direction that you're firing in for an extended period of time, it can be a very good DPS upgrade. But for the most part, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, it's a nice little bonus. Obviously, it works extremely well with Jello, as we've proven over this past couple months now. So we're gonna start off with an unfortunate cube of meat. Would much rather have a stat up, but what can you do? I'm going to take a gamble here and buy the bomb instead of the soul heart because I want to get this golden chest over Mia. Maybe we'll get a crawl space or something. I don't know. We didn't. There we go. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to happen, is I wanted to get just a whole bunch of other stuff. Now we can go into the secret room, which is to the left of here, I think. Super secret room might actually be there as well. We got plenty of bombs, so we can definitely check both. There's our secret room. There's our super secret room. He's a god. Gonna drop a bomb here just to maybe get some money. So the gamble definitely paid off for us. Obviously, we're now going to be able to get that soul heart, and we're also leaving. Ooh, and we're also leaving with a lot more money and a lot more consumables than we would have had. We could go into the curse room, but I don't really want to. I don't want to push our luck here. Curse rooms have been lacking, to say the least, lately. So, yeah, go ahead and buy that soul heart. We'll head on down. Very good start for otherwise mediocre stats start anyway on this this here Eden run. Curse of the Maze. Give me a little chest. The little chest might give us a tarot card that we can use with blank card. Right now, we don't have anything to really write home about. A little bit of cardio coin here. Secret room should be north of here, but with only 2 bombs, I'm going to go ahead and wait on that. Okay, well, now we don't have to do that. It's going to be Gluttony. I would definitely love to get an HP upgrade. Get a little bit of cheeky damage there with Cube of Meat. So secret room should be here. And it is. Yep. But as you can see, like for the most part, Epiphora is just kind of forgettable in a lot of scenarios. If it's a bonus that you can take advantage of, then sure, it's just a bonus. It's literally just a bonus, but it's not something that can be a fixture of a build unless if you have something like Jello. Or Rock Bottom, of course, then, it's just a permanent tears up, which is fantastic. And that would be nice to get on a run like this. Our damage is okay. 3.90 is actually kind of high for a starting base stat, but doesn't mean too much if we... Ooh. And Maggie's Faith. This is tough. I'm gonna buy the soul heart here. This is a tough choice. Maggie's Faith or Pay to Win. Pay to Win gives us guaranteed reroll pedestals inside of our item rooms. Maggie's Faith, however, gives us guaranteed red heart HP upgrades. So, man, I don't know. This is a real tough choice. Cube of Meat making some big time plays there. Really? Wow. Okay, I would have bet the house that was where the secret room was. Here comes Baby Plum. Everyone's least favorite Christmas carol. Yeah, this residual cough, man, it sucks. Been taken. I did get some medication for it, which hasn't worked at all. But like whenever I get medication for something, I always am just like, okay, well, I'm just not gonna hold my breath because it seems like it almost never ever works. Like the antibiotics that I got for the sinus infection definitely worked. I mean, amoxicillin, I've taken that, not a whole lot in my life, but I've taken it a few times over the span of 900 years. Can get Mr. Dolly. Definitely want to go on the devil deal here. We get Judas's freaking shadow. So we have an option here to turn into Black Judas. With Maggie's Faith, that would be not terrible. Alternatively, we can wait. We could wait on turning into Black Judas, or we could go into, I guess, use the sack room now, but that feels like a little bit of a waste. This one's a little bit of a noodle scratcher. An Emperor card here, which definitely makes things a lot more interesting with our Maggie's Faith play now. I'm gonna go with Maggie's Faith. I feel like there's just more reasons to go with just a guaranteed HP upgrade. And now that we have blank card Emperor, we can guarantee like quick boss fights. And Curse of the XL. Well, that's poignant time to bring up last week's question of the episode, which was, what is your take on XL floors? Do you think I make too much of a big deal about them? Do you think that the criticism is warranted? What are your thoughts on XL floors? We had a lot of people, weigh in on this one. And the most upvoted comment came in from Ring for President 2024, who simply just said, good. And that was it. That was the most upvoted comment. They just said good. So thank you very much for the valuable discussion interaction there. Ring for President 2024. Second most upvoted comment came in from Sleepy Brown Entertainment, who said, first floor XLs are always great. 2 items and a devil deal. Anything after that is a lost room, lower devil deal chance, angel deal chance. It's only good on the first floor. And again, I talked about this last week. All right, I gotta get a lozenge. Hang on. I can't be coughing in the microphone. I talked about this last week where, yes, you still, and we just lost the devil deal, by the way. Actually, 2 devil deals. We talked about this where, you know, yes, it is true. You do get the benefit of, like, you know, getting a free devil deal on floor 1, 2 if you happen to not take any red heart damage, but you still lose out on special rooms and stuff. So it's not like it's a guaranteed good deal, in my opinion. It's just what I would say the nicest way to describe a first floor and second floor XL floor is that it's less impactful than a late game XL floor. That makes sense? Like, getting an XL floor on floors 3 and 4 is the absolute worst thing that can happen, which is what happened to us here. Like, this is going to be the lowest possible chance that we have to get a devil deal, and we've lost now 2. Because we lost one on floor 3 and we lost one on floor 4 now. So when I say it's least impactful on floor 1 and floor 2, that's what I'm talking about. So it doesn't mean that's bad. It doesn't mean that's good. It just means that it's just not as impactful as if it occurred in a late to mid game XL floor. Last but not least, the third most upvoted comment came in. There was actually a tie between Eduardo Mullins 6818, who said, well, to be honest, it's probably the best and worst first floor. It's probably the best and worst floor. More items for more bosses and item rooms, but it takes a lot of time to get to boss rush. I think boss rush is like I think that's just a necessary casualty. I mean, in a way, you could look at XL floor as being sort of like an accelerant to boss rushes, especially if you have Blank Card Emperor. But yes, if you end up, wow, okay, game. But yeah, if you end up doing like a full clear, then yeah, it takes forever. Trust me, I know. As an expert in full clears, I know. And then the other tied comment came in from CZH 2432, who said XL floors are bad in general because you get one less shop, regular secret, super secret room, regular secret room, devil deal, angel deal. The only time I welcome it is on Basement XL. History lesson in Flash Isaac, Basement XL would cause both item rooms to be locked. That is true. That is very true. Yeah, so I mean, we've already been over XL floors many times. I'm not going to sit here and dwell on them again. Although I would like to find our item rooms on this floor. Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. We found one item room here. We get a 1 out of 3 transformation for Bookworm. I mean, I like how to jump, but like not on an XL floor. We need meaningful stats. Like I'm happy that we got Squeezy. Because Tears was definitely one of the things that we needed, plus shot speed and damage. But yeah, less active items, more regular items, please. Get a moon card. This is a very odd room. I'm gonna go ahead and take the moon card now. The moon. And I'm hoping that we find... the item room soon. With us having blank card Emperor, I mean, we're gonna be able to really like supercharge our clear times of every level, of course. Thank you. And this is definitely a run that we're gonna need boss rush for. I mean, we may just inadvertently turn into Black Judas here at this point. Starting to get to the point where I just don't even care about this other item room. Really starting to get to the point where I'm not gonna care about this last item room. Really? Yeah, that's a that would be a genuine full clear. Oh wow, another High Priestess card. Thank you very much, little chest. Appreciate it. I mean, Pisces is fine. It does break the tears cap, and we needed a tears up anyway, so yeah. But man, that was truly not really worth the time it took to go all the way around the perimeter of the map. Just wanted to check in the cursor room. I thought, well, you know, maybe there might be a couple of chests in here. No. And our damage is truly pathetic right now. The knockback of Pisces is definitely going to help us out. We pretty much... Okay, never mind. I'm done with this floor. I'm done. I was going to say, we pretty much need to find the shop at this point, just so we could use the Sierra rune, but my patience is now 0. This XL floor is way overstayed its welcome. I mean, who am I getting? It's never welcome. We're just gonna go grab our Emperor card and get the hell off of this floor. And again, this is one of those times where like we just absolutely need to find a way to get to boss rush because we need those extra items. Losing out on 2 devil deals here thanks to this XL floor is pretty detrimental. So I'm hoping that this Emperor card, blank card, is going to pay off. Yeah, this is good. Starting right in the right next to the item room. I'm just gonna go straight to Brownie. I was gonna say, thank goodness we have this Eternal Heart to stop us from taking red heart damage, and we immediately use it. Ecor Mycosis is gonna be good for helping us control ads, or we really need a movement speed upgrade too. Here's our 100% devil deal. We get the box. The devil card. And Purgatory. I mean, all three of these honestly are takeable. Okay, so we've got a guaranteed boss rush, which then we can get out of by just simply dying and turning into Black Judas. I think that's going to be the play, but we need to find our item room first. And also not die before we get there, if possible. We can actually get into our boss trap room here. Okay. So we would want to use blank card out of the boss trap room so we get that soul heart. We still need we need to be a little, we need to be kind of quick here though. We don't have an unlimited amount of time to get to boss rush. And I don't want to sacrifice the item room here just to make boss rush, because we all know how that usually ends up. Purgatory is going to do a pretty bang up job at helping us clear stuff. Yep, glad we didn't miss that. Now, if we just so happen to be going in the right direction towards Mom, we might actually have a chance to get out of there with just the regular Fool card, assuming that we see the Fool card, which right now, I don't know. Yeah, so there's our Fool card. We might actually get a chance to do this without having to turn into Black Judas yet. Gonna be close. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit here. Of course he would spawn a host. Although we are on 1 HP. Trying to keep her in the same direction here so we can get as much uptime with Epiphora, but don't think we're going to make it here. If we had a little bit of extra HP, I could just use Cube of Meat, and just kind of like kamikaze her, but I'm not going to make it. So definitely the gamble didn't pay off there. We may end up dying to Mom and turning to Black Judas anyway. Definitely less than ideal, but at least we can beat Judas though. Get that damage up that we desperately need. It's a pretty clean Mom kill. No devil deal, of course. Honestly, I think we can go negative here. And the reason being is because I think what we can do... Yeah, we should be fine because we have Maggie's Faith and we'll be Black Judas here. We pretty much have to become Black Judas. That's the only way that this is going to work. Okay. So the play here... We need to turn into Black Judas before picking up these soul hearts. One in the store too. So we just need to turn to Black Judas now. We just got to get our Emperor card back. Yeah, so Emperor card. We can get that range and luck upgrade. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way we can get Mom's Pearls. When you pick up Mom's Pearl, it gives you the Soul Heart. Yeah, there's no way that we can get Mom's Pearl and also the Black Judas without teleporting out. Unless if we just do the boss trap room, which I guess we could do. Okay, so let's turn into Black Judas. So we've got a huge damage boost now. And then we buy... Or no, we can't get in there because, yeah, that was the whole point, yeah. We couldn't go into the... We could not go into the boss trap room without being Eden at 1 HP because there's no way to access it. So we need to do the boss trap room because I do want that range and luck upgrade. And then we're just gonna have to bite the bullet and just do this boss trap room real quick, which is not gonna be that painful as Black Judas. Not with this Tears Right Net before now, and Mucormycosis is also gonna be a pretty big help. So we basically break even on the soul hearts, but we gain a luck and range upgrade, and that's fine. There we go. And then we can go grab that soul heart out of the arcade. We can go get the soul heart out of the store. There's one more soul heart in the boss room, and we are golden. And then Maggie's Faith will start kicking in while we use Blank Card Emperor to supercharge the HP that we can get from the Eternal Hearts. I say supercharge, but it just makes it more safe, basically. Look at that, already almost back to $3. $3 whole. So yeah, so this was not a great floor, but also not a terrible floor for us. Turning into Judas definitely is going to help us out greatly. And then of course we got the damage multiplier. There we go. Headless Horseman is not who I wanted to see because this was our last big chance to get a solid stat up from a boss. We don't even get a double deal. Yeah. So we're gonna get a soul heart here thanks to Maggie's Faith. And then all we gotta do is get a full charge for Blank Card Emperor card. And let's go check the vault real quick. Yeah, definitely will take a almost free speed upgrade. I say almost free because it did cost us 2 keys to get in there. There we go. No, we do not want to get rid of Maggie's Faith here in this spot. Here's our Purgatory is going to come in and cancel out a lot of the shots from Mom's Heart, where it lives. Yep. It's probably in our best interest to get a full charge now and not have to do it on Shoal. Because this is going to be a lot easier to get a full charge in Womb 2 than it is Shoal, so... Wheel of Fortune. There we go. Mucormycosis. Playing the Smackdown. Gotta love it. Okay. Inner Child, which is just going to give us an extra life, and I'm fine with that. There is a tinted rock in here too, so hopefully this will result in a soul heart. Be pretty cool. Of course it didn't. Okay, so yeah, we're looking solid now. And again, sticking with Maggie's Faith was absolutely the 100% right call. Now what we could do is we go straight to Stanley. We want to keep queuing up Purgatory here as much as possible. Gonna bounce back. You know, Stanley doesn't like to get pushed. So now we're going to exercise our accelerated tears rate from Epiphora as much as possible. So I'm not sure why the feet are delaying like that. It's kind of weird. Oh, okay. Yeah, those are really weird feet delays on Stanley. And we'll take a look at our Devil Deal here. Ooh. Oh, man. We cannot take both. Twisted Pair or Incubus, man. That's rough. I think we go with Twisted Pair. I mean, we could take both with Inner Child, obviously, but that's a pretty hefty gamble. Now, if we get one Soul Heart, then and that allows us to hold on to Inner Child, then like I'm willing to do it. I just don't want to fight Lamb on a half heart, essentially. I'll check one more room here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not fighting dual Black Death. Sorry, Incubus. Really sticking it to Lamb here with Epiphora being fully kicked in. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we'll do a good old victory lap. Why not? Monday. And starting off with XL. Second seed, Whiskey Lima, X-Ray Papa, Lima 6, Alpha Quebec. Now with Blank Card Emperor, it should be like a nice, easy stroll through the park. Especially with us being Black Judas. Like, our damage is just going to be sick, nasty, crazy. And that's what we love about him. Definitely drop a bomb here. We'll get D-Bizzle. It's a nice thing about Blank Card Emperor is that whenever you're ready to get off of a floor, you can just go. Like there's no question, you know. It's just like, all right, you know, chuck the deuce later. Don't feel like being here anymore. How great would that be if you could just like decide to do that? No, we're sticking with Maggie's Faith. The Twins is interesting, especially for Twisted Pair, but like not that interesting. Not gonna take Dirty Mind, not gonna take the Dull Razor Blade. Okay. So we don't have to take the item pedestals here. if we don't want to, because we've got that 4 room. Would have been a perfect opportunity for us to get lump of coal. Honestly, I'm going to leave that too. Like, we already have Mom's Pearls. And, I mean, our luck... We could use a luck upgrade, but, like... At the same time, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah. Double Soul Heart there from the Tinted Rock. How great would it be if you could just, like... If you just were in a situation where, like, you just didn't want to be there anymore, you could just teleport out. Nah, I don't want to be in school anymore. Just leave. Nah, I don't want to be at this funeral anymore. Just leave. I'm a bottle of pills. I'm not even going to bother touching that. Glowing Hourglass, it would be okay, but I'm liking this. I'm liking this blank card, Emperor card, too much. Secret Room is going to give us secret bombs. And, yep. And Squeezy. Yeah, we'll take Squeezy. So that worked out for the best. For one of those item pedestals, anyway. Surprised we didn't get another XL floor. Even more surprising we didn't get a Curse of the Blind on our 3rd floor after an XL floor. I mean, essentially, this is just like a guaranteed red portal every time we use card reading. I'll take Bloody Gust just because, although we're not really taking a lot of damage, obviously, because things are just dying before like they even get a chance to do anything. But you're seeing now the value of Maggie's Faith, and the fact that even though we're operating on a character that can only operate off of soul hearts, we're still gaining a significant amount of HP on every floor. Yeah, we could take 100 thighs. It's fine. It does kill our movement speed, but it gives us a lot more HP too. So our movement speed was at a good level. Okay. First dead end I see. I'm just gonna rip the Emperor blank card. I mean, we're dealing so much damage, like the lack of movement speed is not going to be a problem. We get Sty. Sty's actually excellent here for us, especially with Epiphora and this high tears rate. Basically going to be proccing every single, a couple of times a second, actually. We have a guaranteed red portal, essentially, on every floor. I guess. I suppose we could take member card. Oh, 50 cents, though, for the Halo. We gotta get 29 freaking cents, dude. Yeah, this is gonna be a challenge here. Try to get 29 cents. Okay, and there's a Chariot card, so if we get a Temperance Machine, we can use blank card Chariot multiple times. And we also have Humbling Bundle, so, like, you know, money drops will be good. Of course, assuming that we get money drops. Okay, so we need 25 cents. We're halfway to the Halo. Which is my favorite Jared Leto band, by the way. Okay, there's an arcade here. And, of course, there's no Temperance Machine, although we can bomb these fortune-telling machines for absolutely zero money, of course. Gonna need them. I already missed my 1.6 movement speed. Fortunately, we cannot get to those chests. No reason for us to go in the curse room, but I'm going to anyway. Yep. $0.22 short. I don't think we're going to make it. Had there been a temperance machine, we may have had a chance. A weird spot for the secret room. And even if we bomb the donation machine, it's not going to give us 22 cents, so the Halo dream is over. But what a dream it was. Wait. But what a dream it was. At least we had a dream, you know? This is darkness. Starting a pile fight with a champion Boney in the room is kind of mean. %68 deal with the devil. So that might be enough money to buy something in the member shop. I mean, 50 cent, like, the Halo is great. Great, don't get me wrong, it's great. But 50 cents for that is like, for any item in the game is like, that's a lot to ask, you know? Yeah, let's stop taking this random damage here. We've got too much damage, too much power to be getting hit by piddly stuff. I'm just simply looking for the item room. Ecor Mycosis totally blocked that, blocked me from seeing that torso up there. No. Yeah, we've lost more than our fair share of HP on this floor, which I'm not happy about. Also, we still can't find the shop or item room. Like, that's all I'm really looking for here, game. Steam sale would have been nice. And we are still looking for our shop and item room. How does he do it? There they are. Scapular. We do have a sacrifice room on this floor, but the problem is that we can't... Well, no, actually we can get down to a half heart thanks to the Eternal Heart. Ooh. Filigree Feather. Okay. Hang on. The Scapular. The Eternal Heart will give us an opportunity to go down to a half Soul Heart, which would kick in, I believe, that would kick in for Scapular, I think. The Filigree Feather is going to give us item pedestals from the angel statues, which is nice. Yeah. Walk out, walk in, refresh. Okay, we get Crown of Light and another Eternal Heart. And we get Sacred Orb from Filigree Feather. Oh my Gertie. Yeah. I mean, it gave us a whole bunch of HP that we're going to waste, unfortunately, but... Okay, so Scapula kicked in. We get our soul hearts. Nice. Bueno. Monstrance. Eh. Wow. Okay, that worked out amazingly well. So we get Sacred Orb off of the Filigree Feather, which we bought in our member store. And it was Maggie's Faith that gave us the ability to kick off Scapular for the sacrifice room. That was pretty amazing. Yeah. Yeah. I would say thank you, Maggie's Faith, for everything you've done for us. Honestly, true MVP right there. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we're just getting stupid, y'all. 75 damage, yeah. What an absolute powerhouse this run became. If you're wondering where our movement speed and tears rate went, it's because we had Bloody Gust activated on that last floor. From taking damage from the sack room. This is a 5 room, that'd be nice. It is. Wow. See, this is what the game looks like when it just gives up. It's just giving us everything that we would want at this point. And I'm all for it. Problem is that we can't use the Uncle Holy Water. We can't use the blank card Emperor here because we need to get our Fool card to get out of there to get back to the 5 room. Here's our Fool card. Smash Mom real quick. Down she goes. We get some Victor robes. I actually want to get rid of this Bone Heart. Oh yeah, we have the Polaroid. There we go. There we go. Big time damage upgrade. Oh my. Oh gosh. I legitimately think C-section is a downgrade. Like, legit think it's a downgrade. We got to go all the way back and go get our Emperor card, and we'll just do it again. So the Wafer is going to have all of our damage. Incoming damage, that is. Oh my Gertie, we even get the Mark, too. I wouldn't mind getting the Mark, but I'm not going to bomb our donation machine for it. Whoops. And that was me accidentally hitting the tilde key whenever I'm looking for the map. People like to freak out over that. All right, let's go into... Well, I mean, we don't need the Mark. Like, we've already got over 70 damage. I think we're going to be fine without the Mark. Well, we don't have over 70 damage anymore, but, you know, we had over 70 damage. I'm going to go ahead and pass on the card. Now, we've got another sack room here, which we could definitely play and should play. We don't need to go super crazy to try to get to boss rush right now. Like, we've got plenty of time. And with us having the Polaroid, this is going to take a bit. Eden Soul. I definitely wish that we still had the Filigree Feather. I mean, I guess we can use Eden Soul if we get into the... If we do get an Angel Deal here. But we need to get a full card. Which won't be that hard to find, because, I mean, we're going to have to do another full clear anyway. Actually, Eden Soul, now that I think about it, might be better off here than just simply ignoring like I was planning on, because we have Sacred Orb. I totally forgot we had Sacred Orb. We could use that in a secret room, not the Angel Deal. Get School Bag. I mean, that means that we can hold on to Eden Soul if we wanted to. No. Second Guppy item, but I don't think we need Guppy at this point either. That's the luxury level that we're at. I'll take Charge Baby though. Joker. So the Joker could pretty much force the Angel Deal here. I think I'd still rather use Eden Soul in the secret room though. Just for S's and G's. Okay, so we didn't find... out of the 2 rooms that we skipped, one of them has our full card. Okay, there's the full charge, and there's our full card. Okay, so we don't have to get our full card anymore, because we're just going to use this in the secret room. Go 1 and a 2 and a... I mean... Here's the thing, is we got... we can get the Angel Key here on Gabriel. We're gonna start this week off with an Omega run. We still need to do boss rush though. Ooh. Yeah, I think Cracked Crown is actually better than Cancer Trinket here. Yeah, so we have to do boss rush. We haven't done boss rush yet. As we'll take another negative, just more damage, a whole lot more damage. Oh my Gertie. I'll go Cricket's Body. By do boss rush, I mean, like, just do this. Pardon me a moment. We need to fight Old Hushy too. But that won't be a problem with Blank Card Emperor. We're just gonna fly through everything. Okay. Not sure what that was, but we got there. Yeah, this is what insta death looks like. Oh wow, second mini chest. How could we miss that? All right. All right, so we have our blank card. We have our Emperor. Looking good. Of course, this all does go back to us passing the Mega Satan block. There's a lot of things that have to go right here. Yes. We do want Lusty Blood. Faux shizzle. There's a lot of things that have to go right. We have to pass the Mega Satan block first and foremost. Then we have to somehow get out of the mother fight either by way of teleport or by sack room, and then we're golden for the Omega run. Or if we get another R key. Or if we find Diplopia. Finding Diplopia is probably our best shot. So if there's a Diplopia in the Hushy, in the old Hushy shop here, then it's GG. If and only if we can get past the Mega Satan block. I legit think that Soy Milk is a bad play here. Y'all know I like Soy Milk, but this is one time where we don't need it. And even Quad Shot I don't think is a good idea. I think they both legitimately hurt our run. Hey, that's totally fine. Lump of coal is huge, actually. Oh, man. Lump of coal with Soy Milk now, though. Nah, it still hurts our... like, our damage... We're giving up way too much for basically no reason. Yeah, I think that Quad Shot and Soy Milk are both not a good play here. Our tears rate is already so high that we don't really want to sacrifice our damage. And at the same time, we also don't want to sacrifice our tears rate, even though we have Epiphora. I mean, look at this. You can't tell me that we need anything else on this run right now. Like, to maybe Shielded Tears, I guess. LOL. It is impossible to see where the incoming shots are. We're just going to have to bear with it. Down goes old Hushy. Old Hushy. There we go. Yeah, I think both actually do hurt us. Normally I'd be down. Normally I would be down, but we have such overwhelming power right now. I think any flux in that's is going to be not great. Yeah, so I'm going to get a full charge real quick on Blank Card and Emperor, so we can go straight to Blue Baby. And then we see if we can get past the Mega Satan block. Blank Card Emperor is going to make Alt Path a lot easier, too. So now goes Blue Baby. Alright, now, we've been denied already, like, in the last month. Stanley, give us a chance now. It'd be a great way to kick off this week with an Omega run, I'm just saying. But again, we still need a variety. There's a variety of different things that need to happen. We still need to find a second R key. Some way, somehow. or find a way of getting out of the mother fight, which we do have. We could technically use Inner Child for that. Oh my goodness. No. You get Seraphim, which does give us flying, which is also nice. All right, moment of truth time. Here we go, Stanley. We got to get to Delirium. I will not change the direction that I'm firing. Under any circumstance. Wow, that's so much damage. He's going to die instantly. Look at that. Hey, maybe not instantly. Down goes Stanley. And we do get a Delirium portal, so okay, now we're on to something. Guess we can just use Blank Card. Blank Card Emperor, just jump around. Okay, so I guess 4.5 volt. I mean, it's not good for our Blank Card Emperor play, but it is good for anything else. We don't need to fight Stanley. Salvation. Now, here's what I'm hoping is that we see either Death Certificate, Genesis, or Diplopia from one of these bosses. $120 volt. Thank you, charge, baby. All right, there's Delirium. Down goes Delirium. So no Diplopia, no Genesis. And now we got to go over to Alt Path. And go that route. I don't actually think Rubber Cement does anything for us here. So now here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. We do have the member card, which would give us a better shot than normal to get another R key. Since we have Sacred Orb. Definitely want to get Steam Sale. And there's Genesis. Okay. So Genesis is going to be our final ace in the hole to get an R key or Death Certificate to get the final R key to make the Omega run happen. But we need to get the money to afford it, though. Okay, so we have enough to afford Genesis, but we can't get Steam Sale, which is fine. I mean, we just needed one. EFF wouldn't be too bad either, but we're going for Genesis here. Okay. So, as long as we don't rip Genesis accidentally, That's going to be our ace in the hole, but we're still hoping that we find another R-key. Ooh. Now we also have the sack room here. Sack room can also give us death certificate, I believe. Remember, we have Scapula, so we can do this infinitely, plus having the wafer just makes us so much safer. No rhyme intended there. Wow, we got our soul hearts back again. So as much as I would want to rip R-key right now, or not R-key, sorry, blank card Emperor, we still, it's still in our best interest to at least look in the shops. Yeah. Get a little bit of shot speed. Emperor cables wouldn't be bad either. Help us with our charges and our spacebar item. Okay, now we can rip the Emperor card. We get Pentagram, which is going to give us another nice little damage upgrade here. I mean, these don't really matter, but I guess we'll take Money Equals Power. Yeah. We're going to make this work. Okay, so we need our knife piece here. No. Check our store real quick. Let's restock and yep. Let's go fight the boss real quick. It's gonna be Wormwood. It's gonna be Deadwood. Gaming Conception. We really, I mean, I'd rather just have the HP. I'm gonna be honest. We don't need any of that. Wouldn't mind swallowing the cracked crown though. Did we not see our fire? I guess we didn't. Yep, there it is. All right. Not gonna waste any time. We're just gonna go right back out here. So tinted rock up here, very nice. Okay. For a second there, I thought we got taken to Ash Pit 2, and I was like, wait a second. How did we get taken to Ash Pit 2? We didn't go to Ash Pit 1. Then I realized that, oh, I'm just being stupid. You do still want to look at the shop, though. Again, for the aforementioned reason, we have the member shop. Bar soap, which is going to give us another much-needed shot speed upgrade. Cricket smelter's there. If we really wanted to, we could smelt it. Got enough money to do so. No, we do not D4 this. No. Yeah, there will be no D4ing on this run. And we can just go straight to the the golden button door. We got flying. Yeah, it's just like instant death. As soon as our tiers come into contact with anything, they just die. Now, what is nice about this is that Black Judas has a higher base movement speed than regular Eden or Isaac. So this is like, we're going to be moving at a little bit of a faster pace. His base stats are a little bit better. Not that it's going to make much of a difference, obviously, but... Go ahead and zip on around here. Come on, Judas. Let's see a beast mode this thing. Oh, we're leaving her in her dust here. Trying to get this key here. Okay. And now we're not really beast moding this anymore. Now we're just kind of floundering. Not every day you see a cardio coin in the mother run. There we go. Again, I just want to go check our store. Ooh. Sigil Baphomet. Yeah, but we really don't need it though, man. We lose 7 damage. I can't. This is one time where I cannot justify Sigil Baphomet over Crack Crown. Like, we lose so much damage. Not that we need more damage, obviously, but like, we're not in any danger of dying on this run. A great Gideon. Oh wow, there's a Tendon Rock in here. Blue cap. I actually don't want blue cap. We're already capped on tiers, and we don't need to lower our shot speed anymore. All right, so starting to get down to the point where we need to think about how are we going to get out of the mother of the corpse fight after we're done here. If we're not going to get a second R-Key or Diplopia, and it's assuming that Genesis also doesn't pay out. Oh, it comes down to RNG, basically. We got to hope that there's a way. We got to hope that basically what this comes down to is just that is there a sacrifice room? Is there a sac room on Corpse 2? If there is, then we need to find a way to get out of there. Out of the mother fight after we beat her. And then what we can do is that we can then teleport. I'm sorry about all the coughing. Trust me, I am praying that I can stop coughing one of these days. We can teleport out of the mother fight and go into the lamb fight again. Just do a victory lap, and then we just go to beast, and then we're done. Doors box gives us 4 soul hearts. Might as well take it. Okay. We're almost there, team. It's D-Day time. Treasure map would be nice to have, but it's not needed because we've got Emperor card. And yeah, okay. We've already done boss rush, done everything. I guess we'll take another negative. Yeah, we can take more Babylon. Use more movement speed. It does give us a 6 damage upgrade too. Oh, that tinted rock up there. So it looks like it's going to come down to Genesis here. Going to come down to the Genesis play, and or us getting a sacrifice room in Corpse 2. We can get out of there by using the blank card Emperor. Getting out of the mother fight is not the problem. So we have a really good chance of getting an Omega run here. If there's a sacrifice room on Corpse 2, we're golden. If there's not, then it comes down to us getting a Archie or, by extension, a death certificate after using Genesis. So we're going to look for the sac room here first. If we find a sacrifice room, we're good. If we don't, then it comes down to Genesis. Because we can use blank card Emperor to get out of the corpse fight. Out of the mother fight, I mean. That's not a problem. Yeah, it's not looking good. Okay, there's the boss room. No. Okay, so it's not looking good for our sacrifice room possibility here. So it's going to come down to what looks like Genesis. Yep. All right, so there's no sacrifice room, so here we go. It comes down to Genesis for this. We're not going to use Genesis yet, obviously. I mean, we've got to, you know, we've got to beat Mother first. And by beating Mother, I mean, like, this is just a formality. Like, it's not going to be a fight. Yeah, she's dead. Super dead. All right, we're going to rip Genesis, and let's just see what happens here. Will we get a death certificate or Archie? And away we go. There's Diplopia. I'm going to go ahead and cash in our 3 soul hearts now, just because. We get Diplopia here. I mean, I guess welcome back, Twisted Pair. Aquarius. Black candle just for HP. Yeah, we got the tears up from Constellation Prize. Come on. You know you want to give it to us. Now the only problem is that we didn't get a lot of angel key or a lot of angel items, so wow, we lose Diplopia over this. Okay. That is a shame. I don't think Lost Soul Buddy's going to be able to do anything for us here. Big stopwatch. Bird's Eye for sure. Pact for sure. Give him Brimstone. None of these matter. The growth hormones. Magic Skin, however. Now, Magic Skin gives us a chance to use this in the secret room. And that's about the last and most desperate play we can think of. Now we'll go Spirit Sword. I'm not willing to risk it with Damocles. I guess Jesus Juice here. The Dice Shard also gives us a reroll that we can use in the secret room. Holy Light. Yeah, this doesn't matter, but I guess I have Belial. Again, this doesn't matter, but Contract from Below, Crown of Light, Star of Bethlehem, School Bag. School Bag allows us to hold on to Magic Skin without being penalized for using it. Spun again. He's Collar. Sticky Bombs doesn't really matter. We'll get 9 lives. Backstabber will take. Okay. We've seen pretty much everything but what I want to see.
2 of spades.
More lives just in case. Cat of 9 tails. I guess Robo Baby. We've already got Conjoined, so. Or Babylon. Actually, Succubus was probably the better play there. Okay. Now remember, we don't have the wafer anymore, so Sharp Straw or Sharp Plug would not have been great. Now, the only problem here is that we're on limited amount of full charges for Magic Skin, so we're only going to have a couple of attempts here. Get Spin Down die. Now, what does Magic Skin turn into? I don't remember. Turns into Akodama. Okay, let's... I'm going to use Magic Skin again. It turns into Clear Rune. Neither of these turn into what we need. And I guess we could have taken Sharp Plug actually with 9 lives. I didn't even think about that. Is there any way for us to get another full charge here? Even if we go into the boss trap room, we're not going to get a full charge off of that. But there could be an item in there that spins down into something. Oh, the cracked die. You're killing me. See that we picked that up. Okay, so let's go check what's inside of the boss trap room. Now, our ace in the hole here is going to be us having the dice shard. And that does not turn into anything that we want. Oh, 4.5 volt almost gave us another 2 full charges on Magic Skin. Actually, I could have probably died purposely and reset that. No, we couldn't have reset it. No. Okay. Last hurrah here. Gonna be 1 up. All right. Well, it comes down to the dice shard. Come on, dice shard. It gave us... It did give us a D and Fizzle, which is a D6 roll, technically. But we've got to hold... The thing is that we have to hold on to the magic... We have to hold on to Magic Skin. Otherwise, we risk it showing back up when we re-roll. So we have to get rid of dice. We have to get rid of dice of a spin down die here. All right. Maybe we'll get another item pedestal. No. So this is pretty much it here. And we didn't get it. Less full charge from Sax. Backhead. Well, we tried our best. It was an hour and a half of trying and hoping. I could have taken... I guess I could have taken Sharp Plug. Yeah, I could have taken Sharp Plug to give us a better chance, but we tried our best, team. We almost got to an Omega run. Omega denied, but it was still a lot of fun. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'm going to rest my voice. I do appreciate all the support here. I hope you had a great start to your week. Today's question of the episode is going to be, what is your take on Judas's Shadow? When do you use Judas's Shadow? Do you use it immediately? Do you wait until a devil deal, or do you just wait until like you need it for insurance? Post them in the comments down below. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, everyone. And as always, I will see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks to patrons of mine like Asher, Ashley Keaton, and Medic Wolf. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find over at patreon.com/Sinvicta.